Deep in the misty waters of Pennsylvania lurks a creature so elusive, so mysterious, it makes Nessie look like just a goldfish. They call it the Raystown Ray.
Is it a prehistoric beast, a giant eel, or a really ambitious fish story? Let's dive into the mystery together.
So don't touch me, bro. You're spirit on you.
Nestled in the heart of Pennsylvania is a lake so peaceful you'd never guess that it hid a paranormal legend. Welcome to Raystown Lake, home to stunning views, outdoor adventures, and allegedly a giant prehistoric-looking creature known as the Raystown Ray. Many eyewitnesses describe it as a giant sea serpent stretching up to 50 feet long. Its body is dark and smooth with wide wing-like fins and a long, powerful tail. Some say it moves like an eel, others claim it surfaces with a quiet ripple, then vanishes without a trace. Raystown Lake spans over 8,000 acres or 32 miles. It is home to many species of animals such as muskies, lake trout, catfish, largemouth bass, raccoons, deer, minks, frogs, and even bald eagles.
Oh, say can you see?
Oh, okay. But it sounds like the perfect smorgasbord for a prehistoric water beast, huh? Wrong. We'll actually get to that later, but for now, let's talk about what most people want to know about, and most likely that includes you. Sightings. For many years, there have been recorded sightings of the creature. In 1962, a man claimed to see a large serpentine creature surface briefly in the river near the original dam. He described it as dark, long-necked, and moving with purpose. He also claimed that they were already aware of its existence for many years. Believers state that this area was originally its nesting site, which was later destroyed by flooding. In May 2006, at night, two fishermen reported seeing a large dark serpentine shape rise from the water about 30 to 40 yards away in a no-wake zone. The creature was estimated at 20 to 30 feet long and appeared to watch them before slowly submerging. On June 16, 2006, boaters in Panthers Cove, which is one of the lake's recreational centers, spotted what they described as a large creature following behind them at a distance of about 100 yards. The creature dove under and disappeared after a few minutes. They described visible movement in the water and a long neck, or maybe its back, surfacing briefly. August 2006, near the 7 Points area. While out boating in the morning, a family claims to have seen a creature break the surface, with what looked like a small head and hump. It lingered for about a moment before diving back into the depths. They described it as dark brown, gray, and about 20 feet long. August 2009, near the Snydertown area. A fisherman spotted a thick, undulating shape slithering just below the surface, parallel to the shoreline. He thought it was a log, until it changed direction smoothly. The sighting lasted under a minute.
Well, if you're still watching this video, just take a moment to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this type of content, or if you're just like me, please consider liking and subscribing for any future videos.
Now, back to the video. In 2010, SYFY channel show Fact or Faked sent a team to investigate the claims of the witnesses.
Was that before or after they changed their name from SYFY to SYFY? Huh.
Loved that show, by the way. They tried recreating the reports by dragging logs behind a boat, and even tried to lure the creature with fish, but had no success. Even from a distance, they determined that it looked nothing like the monster described by eyewitnesses, and as it turns out, the monster is believed to be a vegetarian due to the lack of evidence for predatory behavior. It is believed to love greens and have a gentle personality, much like a manatee. In the end, after interviewing witnesses, the team concluded that the sightings were credible and a beast could very well live in the lake.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good monster legend. I do. But there are definitely parts of the legend that cannot be ignored.
The lake is man-made. Present-day Raystown Lake has only existed since the 1970s, making it only around 50 years old. After searching various forums looking for opinions on the creature's existence, this seems to be the biggest issue people have with the legend, which is understandable. How could a large prehistoric-esque creature have somehow found its way into the original dam area, then into the lake itself? It doesn't help that the first recorded sighting was only shortly before the lake's creation. Another valid point is that the lake only reaches a max depth of 200 feet. That is relatively shallow when compared to famous natural bodies of water such as Lake Champlain, which is around 400 feet deep, Loch Ness and Lake Okanagan, which are both almost 800 feet deep. Because of this, many believe there should be a lot more sightings, which makes sense, right? Less space, fewer places to hide. Despite the efforts of fact or faked, many believe that the monster is just a case of mistaken identity, and there are some pretty convincing candidates such as carp. Most people are completely unaware of just how big these chunkers can get. Typical carp weigh anywhere from 1 to 8 pounds and are 1 to 2 feet in length. However, under ideal conditions, they can grow into a 100-pound or more unit. Interestingly enough, the lake offers visitors plenty of food to feed them. Old, large, decomposing logs are a realistic possibility too. Logs that have been submerged for a long time will sometimes surface because small organisms that now reside in its wood produce gas, making the log float. After releasing the gas at the surface, they suddenly submerge once again. This is actually a theory for almost every other lake legend.
Unfortunately, there's actually a theory that Raystown itself created the monster to attract tourism. If I had to guess, I'd imagine it went a little something like this. Alright, everybody, quiet down. As you may have already realized, we are broke. Like really broke. So I called this meeting today so we can figure out a way to make some money. So does anyone have any ideas? Anyone? Anyone at all? Fine. All right. Go ahead, Tim? Yes, go ahead, Tim. What's your idea? Tim? The name's Sam, man. I'm even wearing a name tag right now. And it looks sick, unlike that scarf you clearly got from the morgue earlier. In fact, I still see Miss Jackson's name on that. Tim.
Oh,
Come on,
disrespectful.
man.
Oh my god, I see it too.
Fine, Sam. What is your idea? You know, I'm thinking that we tell them there's a monster in our lake. I'm sorry. What? You heard me, Scrooge McDuck. I'm telling you that we should tell everyone that there is a Nessie-like creature in our lake, so they come and they spend their hard-earned dough. So let me get this straight. You want to tell people that there is a monster in our man-made lake, and you think that's going to get them to come here and spend money. Do you even hear yourself? Because I don't think you do. Yeah, I'm thinking big. Boat rides, gift shops, TV shows. Heck, you can even hire me and some guys I know. We'll jump into the water all stealth-like, splash around, move some logs, throw some dirt around or something. And if you're really desperate, and you are, clearly, I'll even make you some humps out of some old tires that I have. Son, have you completely lost your mind? Are you insane? Yes, I am! Alright, sounds good. Anyone else have any other ideas?
Does Barry Manilow know you raid his wardrobe?
Alright then, meeting's adjourned. Everyone go around and start telling everybody there's a monster here. Ha! Not a bad idea. Definitely beats your one last week with the tigers.
Whether it's a misunderstood creature lurking in the depths, a shadow shaped by fog, or simply the power of a good story, Raystown Lake has a way of making you wonder. Maybe the Raystown Ray is out there, or maybe it's just our imagination keeping the mystery alive. Either way, thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm Josiah with Paranormish. It's been a pleasure. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and the next time you're by a still lake, keep an eye out. You never know what might surface.